Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to click the bell icon to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion Remastered. This here is Geoffrey, as you can see, standing in front of the door to his house in Anvil, the door to Benirus Manor. He recently purchased this house, much to his pride and joy, only to discover after a couple of adventures and then going to sleep at night that it's apparently haunted. And after some rather frustrating searching around the place, let's see, where was it again? Here it is, scrap from Lorgan's diary. He found a skeletal hand that had apparently been locked up in some kind of weird enchanted urn that had fallen over and cracked open. A skeletal, an urn that had fallen over and cracked open, revealing a skeletal hand and this scrap of a diary from an old and presumably dead or possibly undead member of the Benirus family. And now I have to find this Benirus fellow who sold me the place and shake him down for information. And I'm not sure what Geoffrey is thinking on that score, but I, Mr. Math, am thinking it's not going to be quite that simple. Of course, on my way, I have a whole lot of stuff I got to sell because I am so overladen. Of course, it's kind of early in the morning. It's only like 7 o'clock. So all of the stores are going to be closed. Who dat? A stranger? Someone who is literally named a stranger.
What?
Hi, I'm looking for some dude named Velwyn Benirus. Do you happen to know him?
I'm not sure where he went, but I would ask at the Count's Arms. If anyone knows where he is, it would be someone there.
Well, thank you. And, I'm not sure why, but I have an urge to ask you about someone named the Grey Fox. I've seen wanted posters about him.
He's a most mysterious fellow. In many ways, I admire him. Most of the time, I just feel sorry for him.
Oh, yeah? That's an interesting thing to say. I get the feeling, though, that I'm not going to be hearing anything more about him from you. Well, fine day to you, and blessings of the divines upon you, sir.
Be seeing you.
Again, not sure what Geoffrey's thinking about that. I, Mr. Math, have a rather strong suspicion about that. Blessings of the divines upon you, good sir. Let's see. Store's closed, isn't it? Yeah, it's closed. Of course it's closed. What time is it? 7:40. Okay, if I go over here, wait for an hour, it ought to be open. Wait for 1 hour. There we go. Ought to be open now. There we go. I have a lot of junk to sell. Oh my goodness, do I ever have a lot of junk to sell. Including an ebony dagger. I really wish I was a dagger user because, my goodness. A blasted ebony dagger of all things. Let's get in some repair work. Just, to get the practice. And you know what? I'm going to sell 6 of these repair hammers because I do not need them. With this, you know, what's it called? Fortify. I was trying to remember, and was it... For some reason, a whole bunch of other words were passing through my mind. Was it imbue repair? Was it improve repair? Fortify repair. Thanks to this fortify armorer spell that I've got, I only need 1 repair hammer from now on, because as long as I remember to use that spell, I will never break another hammer. And Wit Splitter. What does that do? It's a dagger that drains intelligence and damages magicka. Good against wizards, and, you know, could have been good against Geoffrey here if he had been relying on magic in that fight. Unfortunately for those 3 ladies, he was using his mace and poisons. So, yeah, did not avail them very much. An ebony dagger worth 1,250 gold. Look at that. Just wow. And I'm going to sell it because I'm not a dagger user. Okay, so let's get out the... I really need a better one of these spells. You know what? Let's use this blasted spell scroll just to get out of my blasted inventory. Okay, you viewers can't see it, but I just got a Steam pop-up about summer sale on now. You know, I don't care, Steam. Don't interrupt my game, please. Anyway.
Valmorve. Been making weapons and arms here in Anvil for 30 years. People say I do good work, and I don't aim to argue with them.
You know, that Skyrim voice actor for the male Dark Elf, he wasn't bad back in Skyrim, but he's a lot better here. He's just massively improved the voice. He's really toned down the accent a little bit, made it a lot less over the top, I guess would be a good way to put it. He was just really over the top with the fake English accent back in Skyrim. And now it sounds a lot more, you know, believable. It's just really good this time. Okay, how
Take your
good are we
time.
doing? 96, okay. Pretty good. Alright, so
What can I interest you in?
how are we doing here? Can I push it up to 70?
I can't make that deal.
Oh, please. Yes, you can. You, I don't know, poop head.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Actually, it's less than you'd usually pay. Do I want to sell this? You know what? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm never going to use it. It's a dagger, and it's worth so much.
That's a fair deal. An excellent bargain.
Okay, I'm getting some decent, whatchamacallit, mercantile rank ups. I can hear them in the background there. Not going to sell him my soul gems, that's for darn sure. I'm going to sell him these lion pelts, though.
You drive a hard bargain. You got a great... That's a fair deal. That's more than I'd usually pay. You drive a hard bargain.
Okay, just keeping one repair hammer. That's all I need. All right. That should do it. At least for now. Okay. At least for now, that should do it.
Come back and see me again. Bye.
All right. So that a stranger said go to the Count's Arms and ask them about Velwyn Benirus. So off we go. Where did he run off to? After selling us a haunted house. Where are we going to have to chase him down to?
Speak while the sands are warm.
Well, since you
Sishani,
insist.
the old sea captain and rover, now a ship owner and fat cat. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, blessings of the divines upon you. Looks like you cannot tell me about Master Benirus. Can you tell me anything about Anvil? Perhaps that will help me track him down.
Take some advice. Go down to the sea. Stand a while. Watch the sun rise and set. Think on distant lands across the water.
Perhaps that might aid me in my meditations upon the divines. Won't help me track down Benirus, but it might aid me in other ways. So thank you for your advice, good sir.
Good day.
And to you. Blessings of the divines upon you. Let's see here. Who might I talk to? There is the inn proprietor. Perhaps he can help me. Master Wilbur.
What can I do for you?
I'm looking for Velwyn Benirus. Might you assist me?
As soon as you bought the place, he pretty much up and left. I hear tell he's making his way to the Imperial City.
Is that a fact? Well, out of character knowledge, but we are ultimately going to be making our way there not too much in the distant future. In the not too distant future, that is to say. Well then. Anything else you can tell us about the city?
Buildings here look different. Why? This is the Gold Coast style. Like in Hammerfell. Eastern towns look gray and dull to me.
Any rumors?
Something about Arvina Thelis is a bit odd. I've heard she keeps strange things in her basement.
Rats. She keeps rats in her basement. Well, thank you for your information, good sir.
Take care.
And that's Arvina Thelis right back there, talking about her while she's watching us. That's awkward. Okay, then. He's run off to the Imperial City, has he? Probably hoping to hide among the masses. Well, he'll have some time to do as it'll be a little while before we actually get down there. Right then. Well, that's gonna keep. In that case, next plan. Time to go to Kvatch and find Martin. We were going to do that 1 or 2 episodes ago. But Geoffrey decided that he wanted to come to Anvil. And you know, this is Geoffrey's story. So we're going to do what Geoffrey wants. But now that Velwyn has sort of beat feet for the Imperial City, Geoffrey is thinking that he no longer has an excuse not to... That horse is sinking into the ground. You saw that, didn't you? That horse was sinking into the ground. Mole horses. I want a mole horse. Burrowing horses. Anyway, moving on. Now that Velwyn has beat feet to the Imperial City, Geoffrey really no longer has an excuse not to go to Kvatch and try to get Martin to come with us to Coral and Waynon Priory. After all, it's more or less on the way. Kind of? Okay, no, actually, we are going the wrong way. But anyway, I was kind of correct. I mean, if we were going the correct way, it would basically be more or less on the way. So we want to start heading east, which is that way. What a view. But yeah, we want to be heading east instead of the more westerly direction I was going. Let's see. Gotta watch our step here. This is a bit treacherous territory. I was wondering if this was an alchemy ingredient, but no. This is an alchemy ingredient. I have some arrowroot. What's it good for? I had some arrowroot, but it looks like I used it up. What's it good for, though? Okay. I don't like this bug where you have to scroll down a bit to make it start showing you what this stuff's good for. Anyway, restore agility, damage luck, fortify strength. I mean, I guess fortify strength can be okay. Do I have anything else that fortifies strength? Okay, yeah, I do actually. But it also cures disease. Do I really want to spend it on this? Fortify strength, 20 points. That's actually really good. Sure, I'll make a fortify strength potion. That could actually be a sort of poor man's feather potion. If I get over encumbered again. Bergamot. What's that good for? I don't have any. Resist disease. Dispel. Damage magicka. Dispel. Dispel sounds like something that ought to be useful, but I'm not sure what it actually does. Dispel. Okay, I actually have a decent amount of dispel stuff. Ectoplasm does dispel. Shock damage, dispel, fortify magicka. You know, I've heard from people who are pretty good in alchemy. You know, I've watched YouTube videos from other Oblivion players who are decent at alchemy that apparently Bergamot can make some actually pretty good potions. Mandrake. Mandrake is a really good cure disease item. You can just eat it straight. Okay, the road's actually right up there. Maybe I should get on the road. Might make for easier travel. More mandrake. Okay, what was arrowroot again? Right, I use it all up. What was arrowroot again? Fortify strength. Yeah, let's collect it for the fortify strength effect. Garlus Ajaya. I'm not actually going to go in. What's that? Is that a wolf? I think that's a wolf. Yep, that's a wolf. Kind of surprised that fall was enough to hurt me. Ah, well. Okay, so got this heathen Aelid ruin on my map so that I have some more landmarks. Up we go. And we've got ourselves another mountain lion. Okay. Looks like we're almost out of the Gold Coast. Any more landmarks about? Nope. Nothing within easy distance. Oh, what are the... Oh, ginseng. Oh, more bergamot. Ginseng. What is ginseng good for? Damage luck, cure poison. Cure poison. Okay, cure poison. That can be useful. Cure poison. Redwort flower. I remember redwort flower. Those jackasses in the Mages Guild made me go find a lot of that stuff. It can resist frost and damage health. Both potentially useful. You know, another thing, if I could make a potion that did both restore fatigue and restore health, aloe vera has both. Cairn Bolette cap has restore health, and then all the various food items have restore fatigue. Pop on aloe vera, and then Cairn Bolette cap, and then an apple. Restore health 6 points for 23 seconds, and restore fatigue 12 points for 40. That's a good potion. Look at that. Yeah, that's a good one. Created 4 new potions. Wait, how did I create 4 new potions? Didn't I just create 3 new potions? Oh, whatever. Let's start training up my mysticism. And let's check the map while we're at it. Okay, we're almost there. This seems to indicate there's a goblin lair nearby. I don't see anything that looks like it would be a goblin lair, though. Who's that? What? Oh, is that a bandit? It is a bandit. Okay, you know what? Let's use one of those new potions I just created. Let's see. Restore... What is that armor? An elven cuirass. Okay. I'm selling that, that's for sure. And an elven war axe. Well, she was well equipped. Back to training my mysticism. Did I miss the turnoff to Kvatch? No, I haven't. Okay. Did you kill this mountain lion, or was that me? I mean, I did come through here not too long ago, but I might not have come through here precisely. Right then. Okay. Now this mountain lion was definitely me. Wait, did I skin it? Yeah, I skinned it. Okay. Primrose. Oh, I thought that was... what did I think that was? I don't remember what it's called, darn it. Mandrake. I thought it was Mandrake. It looked like Mandrake. Alright, Kvatch. Where's this Martin fellow?
I'm angry. I
Just
want
lucky
stay
to be
in.
alive.
That
I'm
anger
angry.
keeps me
Hello,
up.
my good man.
You're the one who closed the gate. Thank you.
You're welcome. I've come back searching for a man named Martin.
You mean the priest? I don't think he made it out of the city. Very few of us did. But Savlian Mattius might know more. He's in charge of the city guard that are defending the camp.
We evacuated the city. We saved everyone. You ought to know that by now, my good man.
The
Be seeing
angry
you.
saddle.
Well, thank you.
Smoke and fire and
It's the
something
smell.
worse in the
Smoke
ruins.
and fire.
God,
And something
I
worse.
didn't even notice
In the
anymore.
ruins.
Gods,
Yes, you can
I don't
get
even
used to
notice
anything.
anymore. I guess you can get used to anything. I'm really busy. Oh, sorry. You closed the gate, yes? Thank you. What can I do for you?
Would you happen to know where I might find the priest named Martin?
If you mean the priest, I don't think he made it out of the city. Very few of us did. But Savly and Mattius might know more. He's in charge of the city guard that are defending the camp. You too.
Where did he go then? That's odd. I mean, we rescued everyone and evacuated the city. Did they not come down here?
I'm just lucky to be alive.
Hello,
Oh,
my
wait a
friend.
second. You!
I heard about how you helped the guard drive the Daedra back. Well done.
My friend! I am looking for you. Please, you must come. Please, Brother Martin, you must come with me. You're in danger.
Danger, you say? You came here to tell me this. Explain yourself or leave me alone. There are many others here who actually need your help.
Your Brother Martin, the priest.
Yes, I'm a priest. Do you need a priest? I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it.
Well, perhaps I might assist you with that. I am, after all, a cleric of the gods. I believe there is a plan, and we're a part of it.
What plan? What are you talking about? I prayed to Akatosh all through that terrible night, but no help came. Only more Daedra. What can you possibly know that would help me make sense of this?
Well, I came, did I not? I came because Uriel Septim himself told me that you're his son.
Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer.
No, my good man, the Emperor knew that you were in danger, and sent me to come find you.
You spoke to the Emperor before he died? And he told you to find me?
Surely you do not think I would lie to you? Like you, I am a man of the gods.
I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What What does this mean? What do you want from me?
Come with me to Waynon Priory. Brother Geoffrey will explain.
You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say. You gave them hope. You helped them drive the Daedra back. Yes, I'll come with you to Waynon Priory and hear what Geoffrey has to say. Lead on.
Excellent. Come, we must hurry. Ah, have I introduced myself? Geoffrey Geoffrey, servant of the Eight and the One. Forgive me if I forgot that earlier. Anyway. I hope you're comfortable traveling cross-country. We shan't be sticking to the roads. Let's see here. What's the best way to go? I was thinking head north. Looks like more like we want to head northwest. Probably ought to avoid the Shrine of Sanguine. And also avoid Goblin Jim's cave. Maybe head towards Battlehorn Castle and then east from there. Rest up in Coral and then hit Waynon Priory. That sounds like it might work. Okay. North into County Kvatch and then west. No. West. Why do I keep seeing west? I mean east. Let's make for that spot there. Okay. Right. This looks like a decent enough way to go about it. Yes. This ought to do. Lady's Mantle. What's that good for? Lady's Mantle leaves. Lady's Mantle leaves. Restore health. Okay. Damage endurance. Meh. Night Eye. Meh. Lady's Smock leaves. Restore intelligence. Resist fire. Okay. Resist fire. I haven't needed that much yet, but in the future that might come in really handy. How good are you at jumping? Not very good. You'll just walk around. Probably for the best, I suppose. You'll excuse me if I spend some time gathering flowers. I'm something of an alchemist. Even if something of an amateur alchemist, nonetheless. Goldenrod, what's that good for? It's white seed pod? Restore strength, water breathing, and silence. Situational, but that could really come in handy. What else do I have that does silence? Anything? Not much. I could make a single silence potion. And would only last for 13 seconds. Wow. Got herself a little rainstorm. I hope you don't mind the rain, Brother Martin. Personally, I have no problem with it, but you humans are kind of strange on that regard sometimes. Anyway, onward. Oh, more arrowroot. Alright, we do have quite the long trek ahead of us, Brother Martin. Please do try to keep up. Fortunately, you seem rather spry. One of these, what are these called? Doom stones? I don't see any danger yet, but let's not drop our guard. Also, what did I get from that shrine? Fortify luck, okay. That's actually a halfway decent buff. Sure doesn't seem like we've gone very far. What's that? It's coming our way, whatever it is. fight well, Martin. I am, so far at least, suitably impressed. You are a good companion so far. I don't mind saying, so far, you're much more stalwart than other robed humans have been, in my experience. If you wish to avail yourself of the powers of this heathen well, feel free. I shall, not partake. What? We have ourselves an ogre, I believe? Uh-oh, we've been spotted. Damage intelligence, resist paralysis, shock damage. Well, he was in our way. We didn't have much choice. Alas, for him. Another wart. We got some earlier. What does it do? Resist poison, damage, fatigue, silence. Right, it does silence. Situationally useful. Okay, there is a... Oh, stutter. There is a stutter, yes. There is a fort over here. Let's get it marked on the map. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Martin, you need to be better about finding cover.
Take that! Fight fire with fire!
Well, that's a good idea. Uh-oh. My goodness. Eek. That was a bit of a fight. They rather shoot us up, but we prevailed in the end. Gotten rather turned around, unfortunately. Where did we come in? Which direction are we going, in fact? That way. Ah, this is the way. This is where we came in. Dwarven arrows. Damage, fatigue, resist fire. You know what? I'm going to start collecting this. So, Martin, you have an arrow in your arm. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Never mind. I must have been seeing things. Right. I have to repair my equipment. Please bear with me for a minute. Okay. Can still quite clearly see Kvatch, even though we've actually come quite a long way. But we also have quite a long way to go. Oh. Someone's onto us. Oh, another ogre. Wow. Wow, Martin. You're actually quite the impressive fighter. Mongrel's Tooth Cave. What is that? Looks like a minotaur. Okay, then. They all seem to be going after Martin. Interesting. I guess he does look less threatening, seeing as I'm wearing all of this armor and he's just in a robe. Anyone else want a piece? And what have we here? Particularly want conjured weapons and armor. Okay. Roch Camp. What? What was that? What was that? Martin, did you cast a spell on me? Well, Martin insists he didn't cast a spell on me. I have no choice but to take him at his word. He is a man of the gods, after all. A man of Akatosh, no less.
to pieces. This is the blow.
Elven dagger. Okay. Well, these guys were rude. We were just walking through a glass. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if they're going to be so rude, might as well avail ourselves of their camp. Do you want first watch, or shall I take it? What's the time? It's almost midnight. You want first watch, Martin? Well, good man. Wake me if anyone approaches. Always important to get a good night's sleep. And also to make sure yep, looks like I'm still healthy. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Well, these two unlucky fellas decided to make a fight of it for no reason whatsoever. We would have just walked right on by and not bothered them. Well, their loss, I suppose. The loss being, of course, their lives. Well then. Viewers, I do believe we've reached the end of another episode. Geoffrey's just looking down at this guy, wondering where his life went wrong. Okay, let's stop looking down at that guy, please. Thank you. Alright, well. So, yeah, we've reached the end of the episode, I do believe. Thank you very much for watching. Let's play Oblivion Remastered. We have finally decided to get back to the main quest. We found Martin and convinced him to come with us and are on our way to the general Coral region, heading northeast-ish in this general direction. I figure, though, before we go to Waynon Priory, we're going to pop into Coral itself and report into the Fighters Guild. To let them know what happened with Maglir down in Skingrad. Because, you know, they sent me down there to take care of that, and it has been taken care of. And we'll see what they tell me to do next. But then, you know, before we do anything for them, we are, of course, going to go to Waynon Priory and report into Geoffrey and see what happens there, as if we don't already know. Of course, Geoffrey doesn't know, so let's preserve the mystery. You know, don't anybody tell him what happens next. That would be rude. So, viewers, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.